Okay, so this one I believe is live now. We're going to try to do an intro. Oh goodness. Probably off. Get close to being off intro now. Alright guys, so what happened was I think I actually got most of the stuff down in that original video, but when I clicked go live, what ended up happening was it didn't go live. So I clicked it again, and apparently there was just some kind of lag or something, and so what I ended up doing was hitting go live, and then I ended the broadcast. So this is a new link. Everybody who's been waiting here for an hour or was waiting here for the previous hour, you missed the video. Sorry, that was a 1 second video. But we have another one. I plan to stream live now for a couple of hours. Hopefully we can catch up. Let me. I'm gonna take a few seconds, try to pull up my live chat. Okay, looks like they're back. All right, cool. So we've got a few people in there. If this is the right one, looks like it's the right one. So I'm gonna pull out this pop-up chat. One of these days I'm gonna get this stuff right. And then we're gonna start opening up packs. All right, so looks like I can see the chat. And then I think you guys can see me. Did you hit the go live through the event? I did it on OBS. But it was I guess it was a delay. I got too antsy and clicked it again, and it basically just went off. Let me put my trash box over here. So I had a 1 second live. Wonderful, right? Now the one card that we do need is the Blanche Rainbow Rare. To enter that giveaway for the Master Pack set, which you have to do. Oh, look at that! We already have us a Ditto. That's a Ditto Numble. What you have to do is you have to go down the description and you go back and like the first video that we had where there was a bunch of, well, it was technically the second Pokemon Go video, but there was a lot more packs open up on that one. You have to comment in that one. However, we got back-to-back Ditto packs. Nice. Look at that. But we have another giveaway that we're going to do. We're going to try to do. Thanks to one of our moderators who's in here now, I believe, Martial Law, or at least he was in the other video. He may not know what's going on right now. There should be a Google form is pinned to the top of the chat. You go in there, you basically put in your email. There's an Eevee, and then you also put in we have us a Charizard, and you put in your YouTube handle. Make sure it matches up exactly correct, and then we're going to attempt to do a live giveaway. And somebody will get some PSA graded pack. And if it works out, we might do that going forward and a lot of stuff. Alright, so let me check out what some of this chat is saying. Yeah, if we got in the first 10 packs, that would be nice. We'd probably just open up some more packs for the heck of it. Muck in the house, you recommend TCA to me. Yeah, I saw Elon Muck up in here. He was in the last video before we started streaming. What do you guys think? How many packs? Yeah, I think that's a good question. How many packs do you think it's going to take for us to get? Just smack my mic. Before we get to the Blanche. And you guys let me know if the audio sucks, the video quality sucks, all that good stuff. I'm trying to change some stuff around. Pokemon DNA has been super helpful in trying to figure that stuff out. Is that a Bidoof? Oh man, we're 3 Ditto cards in. We got Spinarak, Numble, and Bidoof. Alright, so we got a 20 packs. 82 packs. 269. Man, I hope it's not 269, but if it is, it is. I'm ready for a. Once we finish up this set, then we'll start opening up another set too. Maybe we'll start doing this type of thing where we have. I have a feeling it's gonna be a problem. Me smacking this mic. I hope that's not too loud on your guys' end, but if it is, I apologize. We may do VMAX Climax. Looks like 60 packs. Big Mike says 100 packs. Somebody's complimenting my haircut. Well, I appreciate that. My wife, I got it and I didn't really like it, but my wife is like, I bet you get people who compliment on it. For me, it's kind of like an in-between. It's a little too short on top, but my beard's a little too short as well. I kind of like it a little bit longer, but I don't like being hot and grungy either. Every Power says 40 packs. Sand/Squad says 47. The audio is cracking when volume is up. Maybe I can turn the volume down a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. Got another Charizard. No crazy pulls yet, but we do have the 3 Dittos for those of you just popping in there now. Oh man, Deep Pocket Monster. What's up, dude? You don't have to super chat me, but it's just cool to see you in here. Yeah, you talked about somebody who has their cinematics down. That guy. That's your mic smack. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you as well, man. It was kind of cool talking to you and all the help you've offered out that I never took you up on, but I hear you offer out help to so many people in the community, and I'm sure everyone definitely appreciates it. I bet you're still growing like crazy. Ooh, a Dragonite V-Star. I sent a couple of these off to be graded. See if I can get that to zoom a little better. There we go. This one, all of them seem to have a little bit of a centering issue, but still not too bad. TC says 39 packs, surely. Now we're probably getting close to what, 10, 15 packs, 20 packs. Yeah, let me know if that that Google form is working out too. It should look like, let's see if I can get it to pull up. Should look like this. It looks like we have 34 responses so far, so that's good. And then afterwards we'll do this little wheel thing where we copy in the names and we'll just shuffle it up and spin the wheel. And that's, again, thanks to Marshall Law. He sent me a tutorial on all that stuff because I couldn't figure out a way with OBS to do like a live comment picker or anything like that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Pat stunting us with a $20 donation. Yeah, he's a man. I think what I'm going to do is when I get a little extra time, I'm going to set up a link for you guys to donate to a cause rather than, man, that looks nice, rather than like send me super chats. I think super chats are cool because it gets your definitely gets your comment noticed, but at the same time YouTube, they take a good bit of it, and I think it'd be kind of cool to like give to a local charity or something. Like I work with the Appalachian Backpacks where well, that's actually a little different. I work with the local school backpacks. Ooh, nice. Dragonite V-Star. Man, got the rainbow rare. Not the Blanche, but still a really nice card. That was got good centering too. But basically our church sponsors children from schools and elementary school, and they get sent home with food every weekend from school. And it's kind of like a thing where it's pretty, it's anonymous. I mean, not from like the people at the school, they know that's the regular spin rack, because I mean you have to sign it up through the kids and stuff, but it's just it's added directly into their backpack. They get like a grocery bag full of food, because a lot of these kids, their meals come mainly from at school. I used to be one of those kids, so I totally connect with it. And but it takes a lot of money to sponsor those kids every single week year round. Man, look at that Mewtwo V-Star. So maybe that'll be something that we can look into here in the future. Alright, if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. I'm trying to run down through here. I get to talking sometimes and I forget to look. Do you have a fan on in the room? I guess technically I do. I've got a, but it's like it's about 40 feet away. It's a mini split. It's supposed to be quiet. So if it's not, then that'll be something that I can look into as well. I get hot. I was downstairs, man. It was just so hot. So up here I can keep it cranked down to about 60 degrees. There we go. The Pokemon is extremely ugly, but that makes the artwork somehow. You talking about the Conkeldurr? So the one card we are missing is the Blanche Rainbow Rare. Once we get that card, I'm going to go through the comments and I'm going to, there's a link down there in the description. It's not the first link. The first link is the giveaway that we're going to do in video. We're going to select the winner. But there's another link where you have to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and we're going to pull a winner for a PokemonGO Master Set. And Pokemon, there's martial law. Get mad. You don't have to keep giving money. No, you don't have to do that. Happy 4th to everyone. 1 card to go, he says. Yeah, him and his brother, I think they've got a couple channels too. He gave me some pointers. Pokemon DNA, but him and Pokemon DNA have been working really hard with him. DNA has sent me videos on mic settings, video stream settings, all that cool stuff. Cool stuff. It's like a very faint static noise. I bet it's my laptop. Let me see if I can. So, because I moved my mic from the, it was on, where's the camera at? It was on this side. Okay, this side, and now it's on the other side. So, vocals are clear there. Are they still clear now that I kind of tilted my mic away from my laptop just a little bit? Yeah, I heard the Japanese side, like the borders on the Japanese cards, was really nice, but I haven't actually opened up any of the Japanese Pokemon Go. I think I've heard that the Mewtwo alternate art is by far the most favorite, the heavyweight favorite between different people. Ashkay or Akshay? Man, I don't know if I said that right. Kumar says, "Happy 4th, my brother. Glad to be a part of the best country in the world. Dedicate the next pack to the founding fathers." All right, we'll do it on the next one. Maybe we'll pull that Blanche. All right, to the founding fathers. Which, you know, it's terrible. I don't even know who all the founding fathers really are. I mean, you think of people like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. You got the Adams. But I mean, I only know them because they're presidents, Well, we got a Gyarados. That's a pretty beast of one. Beast of card. Then we got a Sylveon. At Martial Law, are you able to link DNA's channel? Send him some love. Yeah, that'd be awesome. He just put out a video, I think, over the weekend. I hadn't had a chance to watch it. I think 2 videos ago he was talking about Brilliant Stars. Ooh, there we go. We got us a Radiant Venusaur. That's 2 of those in a row. I think we had pulled like 6 or 7 Charizards in a row. Then we hit a Blastoise, and then now we've hit 2 Venusaur in a row. Yeah. So, guys, Martial Law, he just put in the comments a link for Pokemon DNA. He's got a small YouTube channel, but he's the one who's changed up a lot of the edits for these videos, and he does a lot of good work on his side too. So go give him a sub. See what he's got going on, and I bet if you want somebody to help you edit, if he has time. I don't know how. I know I've been eating up a lot of his time. He might be able to help you out with yours as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, the live streams, I wish I could do more of these. The reason I don't is, I mean, it's just time. There's a Blanche, but not the rainbow rare one that we want. Like, today's a Monday. I had no plans of doing it today, but the reason that I'm able to is because the post office is closed. Normally, I would be working on, like, consignments, extra shipments that come in, that kind of stuff. And since the post office is closed, I do not have to work on any of that. Is there a reason I'm not sleeving these? I'll sleeve them eventually. I'm just not sleeving them right now. Nothing's going to happen between my background and when I do get to sleeving them. Now, I do have some right off to the side. You guys can still see me. Alright, it says it's reconnected successfully. Are we still in the stream? What happened there? We have a Dragonite V. I don't see any drop off. Alright, so Kuro Ryukushin. Man, probably butchered that one. I know Hungry Cabagon said that a shop in Japan bought a super misaligned textured Radiant Charizard for $700, which I find crazy. Yeah, that seems quite a bit high. I mean, I'd have to see it because a lot of times the miscuts and those types of cards with or misaligned texture. I mean, where's it supposed to be lined up? I don't know, I guess I'd have to see it. It's all dependent on how much of the eye appeal, you know, it takes away from the card, but also, you know, sometimes it being so far off, that's what gives it that extra value. You know, if you have a card, you know, I've seen cards, you know, turn sideways, cut weird, you know, some that are showing 4 cards on the backside, but like I have base set cards. Another Radiant Venusaur, look at that. So that's smacking the mic again. I've got a mini boom arm that this Yeti's attached to, but the problem is I'm using these lifetime warranty tables, which are nice, but they're the edge of them. So the edge of them, it's not flat, and so when you put the clamp on it, it wants to tilt in and then just pop off. So I'm having trouble with that. I'll get it figured out though. Nah, it still works, just a little cut. Okay, well, I'm good with that. Yeah, so the one card we're missing is the Rainbow Rare Blanche. Once we get that, then we have every card. The binder is done, and we will select the winner for the set. And then we'll move on to another set. Mewtwo V-Star. We might do the VMAX Climax. I probably need to look into how many packs it actually takes to pull that out. I'm not as familiar with the Japanese stuff. Yeah, we've got several Dragonite Vs. I'm probably going to grade that Rainbow Rare one right there. Overall, the pulls have been pretty good so far. Have I ever heard of Pokemon Cracks? I have not, but I may just not know who they are, like by name, but know the actual video. Oh man, we've already gained 10 subs in this video. That's what I'm talking about. I'm good with that. There's a nice reverse holo Charizard, and we've got an Alolan Executor V. I need to find a place to put these cards a little bit better. Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh, I missed some chats. Felix said, wait, I already started it. Do you have any German cards in your personal collection? Yeah, I have a German PSA 10 first edition Charizard. I also have a German PSA 10 first edition Charizard pack artwork for base set. But that's about it. I don't collect a ton when it comes to that. Just so you guys know, we're not going to run out of packs. Let's see if I can... There we go. So we got plenty of packs to go. We're just working at them one by one. Hopefully I don't have to open all those because from what I've seen, the prices aren't terribly great on the set. DNA, I think he stuck a $1, or it was like 50 cents on a Slacking V or something. You know, at the release price, which, man, that's just low. For a V card, you know, that's considered like a hit. Worm Gang, hashtag Rusty Gang. One more sub till 68,500. Yeah, we're right there at it. It's not bad. Which, you know what, if we don't ever increase on the subs, you know, that's alright. I think we have a really good quality group that shows up for videos, and I'm betting that this is going to be a different group, you know, the lives, because I'm not technically, like, I don't watch, there's plenty of people that I watch that I just don't watch the lives because I'm not around during the time that, you know, they're going live. There's a lot of people that are probably at work right now. So is that the, oh cool, we got another Ditto. So I totally get it. So what's the pinned giveaway for? So I haven't let you guys know yet. It's just going to be a PSA graded card. It's kind of like a test giveaway. And I'm going to just select somebody, or maybe I'll select multiple people. I don't know if that's easy enough to do. We may do multiple people, and then I will send you that PSA graded card. And if it works out, you know, this might be something that we do quite often, and you know, during the lives. That's thanks to Martial Law, our moderator over there, about through the code. All right, let's see what we have here. Derek, hi man, it's good to see you. Why did you get so many packs? Were you going to sell them on your eBay site but the prices are low? I don't know, I thought about selling them, but PokemonGO just seemed like a fun set to open. I like opening up sets where I can pull Pokemon that I like Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, Dragonite, Mewtwo. You know, those are all Pokemon that I figure if I open them up out of a pack, I'll grade them, and I'd be happy with, you know, pulling the 10s. We did one too many card. We have the professor's research. Maybe we'll have something in the reverse spot. Got an area dose. Oh man, I missed the super chat. How'd that happen? Alright. Pokey Trucker D. Oh man, $2. Thank you, dude. It says, look at the Worm Gang support. I love this community. Yeah, I saw a bunch of hashtag Worm Gangs. What was that about? I like and subscribe to Worm Gang. I'm seeing it all alone here. Man, I'm missing a bunch of chats. I can't believe I'm missing all these chats. It's awesome. How many people we got in here? I can't see it. Oh, wow. So we've got 120? I can't see it live on the YouTube side, but I'm looking at the live control room. Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot more than I was expecting. Where'd that chat go? Sorry, having a little technical difficulty here. All right. So if I ever miss your message or your, you know, feel free to spam it out. I don't care. Don't be obnoxious about it, but especially if you send in a super chat and I miss it, man, I must be really not paying attention. All right. So love the live streams, says David Skaggs. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Looks like it's a lot more interaction with you guys. Oh, double. Whoa, what is that? What's going on here? It's like a crinkle. Here, let me look at it this way. Sorry. So I have this the camera lined up with my face as if I'm reading the chat, because I figured I'd be looking at the chat a little bit more. But look at that Articuno. I'm not sure what's going on there. We'll look at that one again. Gotta get some more packs in here. TCA Gaming, are you from Alabama? No, I'm not quite that. I don't have quite that deep of an accent. I'm more of a, got like a redneck type accent, but I'm from North Carolina. Do you use those codes in Pokemon Go? I would assume that you use them in PTCGO, like the trading card game, but I'm not completely sure. Ivan says, look, another reverse Charizard. That's nice. Do you think the unpeeled Ditto cards will going to be a go thing moving forward, and if so, are they worth hoarding? Man, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a cool little thing just to add in here, but I mean, what's underneath it is a Ditto. I mean, I think you have to look at the value of the card underneath it. I mean, you either have a Numel that you can peel off and you have a Ditto, or you have a Ditto that's been peeled off. So I don't think it's going to be like a crazy type thing, though. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think it's a cool little trick that's done. That there. Oh, look. Yeah, I did see we hit 68.5. So we're at 68,500 subs. So thanks to the new subs that have come through. Maybe I'll figure out that way where you can, when somebody subscribes, it kind of like pops up on the screen. Alright. Inspection says it looks like a nasty crease. Yeah, it kind of does. It would just be graded as damage. But, I don't know. I want to take a closer look at it. I've seen some cards from like, I remember the first one I ever saw was in Aquapolis. It was the Arcanine. Look at another Dragonite. Dragonite V-Star. There was like a crinkle up in the top right part of the card. And there was no crease on it. It was just where the foil was rippled. Pokey Trucker D, haha, that accent is so strong. Yeah, I've been told that before. Hopefully you guys can at least understand what I'm saying. There we go. This is the card everybody's saying was their chase card for the set. Got the Skyscraper Mewtwo. Looks good though, don't it? I'll tell you what, somebody was asking for some sleeves. We'll put that one in a sleeve. Bam, right there. I'll try to do that a little more often since I have them right here. EM Gigabyte. Imagine if they create a Ditto variant of all the Pokemons instead of reverse hollows. Ditto Charizard. Yeah, I think a lot of people were thinking that was going to be something that happened. Look at the backside on that one. Kind of crowded up. If you could peel it off and have any card in the set, now that would be sick. Got the Charizard. I don't know how possible or impossible that is. Then I would want to have an uncut sheet, unpeeled Dittos. Crap. I was trying to read one of those questions and then it popped on up. Alright. You bought my PSA 10 Legend of Blue Eyes White pack. I was sad to let it go, but I'm glad it's in your collection if you still have it. Yeah, I do still have it. I have not let it go. I've almost bought a few more since then. It probably would cause chaos. Derek says, can someone explain the Ditto card? I didn't hear about it. I'll tell you what, I'll show you here in a second, Derek. We'll do it right after this pack. So basically you have 3 cards in the set that are marked with a little Ditto in the bottom left. We pulled all 3 in the first few packs of this video. You can peel these cards and you actually get a Ditto. Now you can have a spin rack with this Ditto mark right here. It's that little, it's a little Ditto right there. See if I can get it to stay zoomed. You can get a spin rack with it and without it, but basically, let's do the numble because we've got several of those. That's it right there. You peel it off and you have a Ditto. You have this little numble sticker. Like, what do you do with that? You know? And the Ditto looks cool. It's a shiny Ditto. And there you go. So we'll leave old numble there in the background. Marshall says, it seems like the Mewtwo, the alternate art Mewtwo, is easier to pull than the other alternate arts. I think we pulled, what, 5? So, I can see that. Candela, and there's a Dragonite V. What we're still needing to get is that Blanche Rainbow Rare Holo. That's for you, buddy. Oh, is this not a shiny Ditto? I guess Ditto's that regular color. I must have messed that up. I'm not familiar with the shiny colors a lot of times. Like, I thought the Mega Charizard, the black one, was shiny, but someone said that it wasn't. I guess it's different when you do different types of Pokemon from different sets. Oh yeah, so these Charizard boxes actually come directly from a sealed case. The reason I have those in the background instead of the UPCs is because the UPCs were reflecting way too much. Like, it was almost like a mirror. So I went ahead and went with, there's a nice Mewtwo V. We've only pulled one of those this video. So I went over there, got out my case, and I popped these in the background. Put it on my forehead. All right, here we go. We'll do 2 packs like this, and then I'm going to pull it off. Oh, it didn't work. Too greasy. There we go. Nice and happy 4th, everybody. Charizard has a reverse upside down pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. You only get 2 packs with this thing on my head. It's gonna make it nice and itchy. I'm just waiting for Pokemon to start doing numbered cards, like 1 in 5,000. Man, that would be a pain, because then I gotta have every Charizard and the numbers. What we got here? Oh, I thought we had it. Rainbow Rare Spark, not the Blanche. Here, we'll still put you in a sleeve. All right. No more Numel. Put it over here now. Change it up a little bit. Unless it just keeps looking weird, then it's going to annoy me. Don Silent says, grade the Ditto sticker. Yeah. Heard someone saying that they didn't actually think that PSA was going to grade these sticker cards because of how they can they can come off over time and stuff. So I don't know. I think they already grade some stickers. Oh, nice. We've got a Radiant Blastoise. So we've pulled 2 Radiant Venusaur, and now we've got 1 Radiant Blastoise. And put that sucker in a nice sleeve right there. Derek says, next they will make scratch-off Pokemon cards like the lottery tickets. I think they've already done that. In fact, I just paid $1,000 for an unscratched Charizard from back in the day. It was the Japanese ones. It's like a PSA 8 because everybody scratched them off for their $2 or whatever that they wanted to win. Slacking right there. Maybe we should make little piles for each type of ultra rare type cards. Aaron says made by day, yeah. Well, you know it's weird, I still feel like where the glue was up there. Brew2 says, do you have a website or just the eBay store? Oh, here you go. So here's a Ditto spinner rack. You can see it right there. Next time we pull a spinner rack that doesn't have the Ditto, we'll just we'll compare it out. Yeah, I do have a website. It's just tcagaming.com. And we get some packs out here. Right now, I've got a few packs up. Someone told me that they were having trouble checking out. Like they add something to their cart and then they get like an error. If you guys did that and you had the same issue, send me an email so I can send it to my guy who does a website, because he says he's not having that issue, but I was having it on my end, and so did one of my customers. And so any added info will help out. Pokey Trucker D says you should make a website and sell the packs. So I have no doubt that if I put these packs up for sale, they would sell through. The problem is it takes so much time just to get this stuff together and have it shipped out to the person who bought it and make sure I have all the cards sorted out. That's what I don't know if I'm prepared for yet, because I used to do that with or I did it for a small amount of time there with the modern packs. People would eat that stuff up. So, but if we keep getting larger, you know what? Maybe we'll do something where I do like a group of 10 packs or something, so that it's not like 1 pack, 1 shipment, 1 customer, and that'll probably weed out some of the people who'd want to buy it, but also it's like having 10 customers in one. So Aaron says probably have to be peeled before graded, just like promo cards and clear packs. Have to be open first. Well, you've got like the art box sticker cards. I mean, they grade those. Those aren't peeled. You got Onyx, Dragonite. So I mean, you could grade a Ditto, or you could grade the Numel spinner rack. I mean, I don't know. I know CGC graded some of those the top sticker cards. They grade them with the stickers on there, and they also grade the card without the sticker on there. So I don't see CGC or PSA rejecting these. Man, I go to read something and then it moves up. This is why we don't need 5,000 people in the chat, because I read too slow. Thanks. So Marshall, he threw in the link to my website. I don't have a ton up there. It's like old school jungle packs. I think the Neo Destiny may have sold. Got a couple Team Rocket unweighed. But any of those packs that you buy, you can message me and I can open them up for you on YouTube. You get a shout out, that kind of stuff. Gamma Gaming says there are already unpeeled cards from Core comic promos in early 2000s. They have a few unpeeled ones somewhere. Oh, there you go. Snorlax, another Dragonite V. Man, we're stacking up on those. Pulled a lot more Dragonite Vs than the regular Mewtwo Vs. They should have had a shiny Ditto in the set. Would have been more fun. Okay, so 2 people have said that to me now, so that's obviously not a shiny Ditto. I definitely got that one wrong. Probably going to have 2 types of labels. Probably going to have about 15 types of labels. There's that Mewtwo I was saying we didn't pull as much as the Dragonite V. Sand/Squad says, do you wish there were more alternate arts in the set? Are you pretty happy with it as is? I think this is what people were kind of wanting. They were wanting a smaller set to kind of fill in the gap for all these larger sets that have been coming out. The guy who posted something about Holland Phantoms, if you throw it up there again, I'll look at it. Well, here's a Bidoof. This Bidoof does not have the Ditto mark on it. So that's just for comparison, so you know that you can get both of them. Another comment on the haircut. Well, I appreciate that. Makes me feel a little bit better about it because I didn't like it at first. But I don't really see myself that much other than maybe when we're doing these lives. So I don't really care. My wife liked it, and that's really what matters. So Mewtwo V-Star. Well, when you're married. For me, it does. I don't really care what I look like to other people other than my wife. I don't want you guys getting on here and being like, I don't feel like watching that guy today because his hair is all stuck up in a nice cowlick in the back like it was in the last video. Pokey Trucker D says, Rusty, I think you just need someone to help you on your stream and you will be doing fantastic. Yeah, I've got some even bigger plans kind of in the works that I'm going to have somebody to help me out with if it does happen. Hold on, wait. What's wrong with the audio, Rusty? I don't know, man. Hopefully, I thought I'd fixed it. Maybe I hadn't. But I've got some bigger things, and I'll definitely need somebody to help out with it. So we'll just have to see how it goes. PokeDad Sam says, finally get to catch a live. Keep it pumping, Rusty, for what you do in the community. We're in love with the positivity and kindness echoes across the hobby. Well, I appreciate that. You guys are always so positive to me. I see some chats and comments on people's pages, and it can get kind of ugly. And I'm just glad that a lot of you guys that come in here, you're really kind to me. I appreciate that. It's definitely. This right here is a reposted stream. I started the other one and it cut out after a second. By the way, was there an intro? Did you guys get to see an intro where it was like a countdown, and then it went to like a 5-second thing where I showed TCA Gaming? Because that's what DNA did for me last video, and I messed it up. He put it together in like 15 minutes, and I messed it up in the stream. Let's see. Poking Fun says, that Bidoof you just passed in that Mewtwo pack was a Ditto. Oh, dang it. I passed a Ditto. Daniel Lopez says, just don't let the wife know people agree with her more than you. She'll brag all day. Oh, I don't mind. She's right way too much. So she deserves it. Christopher Mars says, happy wife, happy life. Yeah. And tell you what, my wife is a true blessing and I cherish her. I don't want to mess that up. One way you can do that is not letting them feel appreciated. Take care of your wives. I'm newly single for the first time in 12 years. I hate to hear that. I think I hate to hear that. I don't know what your situation was, but that Bidoof isn't a Ditto, but I hope it ended kind of okay. We've seen a lot of divorces in our area lately. David says, audio is fine other than it being really quiet. I kind of turned it down. Alright. For those of you watching, I just turned it up a little bit. Let me know if that helps out or if it makes it worse or if I should turn it up even more. Cool, you guys did see the intro. Is there a way to check how long I've been a subscriber? There might be. Well, I don't know if you can check. I may be able to check. If I can search, I tried like searching for specific subscribers years ago and it wouldn't let me. But I think I saw somewhere where it was possible. I could be wrong though. Gamma Gaming says, if you could partner up with one person in the Pokemon community for a video, who would that be? Well, there's plenty of people in the community I like having on a video. I'd probably throw Charlie on here. He can talk circles around me. He's very knowledgeable. Usually he blows people's minds once he starts talking. But at the same time, he doesn't really do the whole YouTube thing. Ben says, "Hey Rusty, how are you doing? And hope you and the family are well." Yeah, we are doing really well. Usually when I take a weekend and I don't work, so I have 2 days where I'm not getting on eBay and YouTube and stuff, it just works. I mean, it's so nice. I love spending time with my family. I'm going to try to do more of that, where I'm just, did I smack the camera? Where I'm spending both Saturday and Sunday with the family. Most of the time, you know, I'm working on Saturday, and then I have Sunday off, but it's always filled with church and basketball, and there's not as much time. But we've had fireworks on Friday. We had fireworks on Friday, fireworks yesterday. Saturday we went to Tom's Falls, so that was nice. It just helps us reconnect a little bit. Alright, how long have I been married? I have been married since 2015. I got married 1 week before I turned 23. So that's 9 years. Yeah, we'll be 10 years. Or 8 years. We're coming up. No, been together since 2011. Been together 11 and a half years. Been married. No, it was 2013. It was 2013. I'm thinking of I was trying to do the year after my daughter was born. So it was 2013. We've been married 9 years. 10 years will be coming up the following summer. Audio is fine. Alright, cool. My wife supports and helps me with my Pokemon collecting, so I could not be happier. No, my wife definitely helps me, but she does not collect at all. Probably a good thing. She goes pretty hard in stuff that she wants to do. TCA Gaming, would you ever be interested in doing live pack breaks? Somebody else had mentioned that. I just don't know if, like, man, it'd just be tough. I'd have to get some kind of organization thing going on with this area that I have. And then for those of you who didn't see it, you know, I've got plenty of packs left. We've only opened up that middle row. I was reading yours, Daniel, but it kind of zipped off the screen. Ivan says, what makes a set profitable for the future? I think that's more about demand and supply. You got to have a lot of demand, and supply has to eventually run out, because a lot of supply will kill any demand. Do my kids enjoy watching Pokemon as well? So, Mr. Sand / Squad, yes they do, but I do not push it on them at all. I don't watch much Pokemon myself, but they like watching the movies, and I find them trying to watch the show every now and then. I can't remember if it's on Hulu or Netflix, or I think it's on one of those. Oh, there goes the camera. Marshall says, what modern set would you like to see TCA Gaming complete on live streams? Please don't say Fusion Strike. Actually, Fusion Strike might not be that bad, just because, I mean, it's the biggest set ever. Thanks to Pokemon DNA for checking out the numbers on that. But, you know, it's readily available, and the packs are not that expensive. Thought I could tell Rusty about an error he wasn't aware of. Which one are you talking about, buddy? Did I miss the, I think I missed your other comment. Congrats, me and my wife, and 16 years of marriage in November. Big congrats, man. So Spection says, Evolving Skies. Oh, man, that'd be tough. Cosmic Eclipse from Poketrucker D. Brilliant Stars, same guy. You've only missed about 5 minutes in the past 3 live streams. That takes some dedication. So Ross Bryan says, what card is missing? That is the Rainbow Rare Blanche. We are missing that bad boy. We've only pulled 2 Rainbow Rares in total for this video. We pulled the Dragonite V, and then we also pulled Spark. Another person says, team up. What's the rarest Pokemon product you own? I mean, I guess if you mean like rare, is this a gold card? Ooh, Egg Incubator. Don't need that one, but we did need that one. That was the one we needed previously for the Blanche. I mean, there's a lot of one-off things that I have. But I guess if you're talking about for a card that was released, I guess it would be that TMB that I recently bought, because it was like 9 copies for the number 3, and its shared artwork is 27. But I own some cards like the English Verse series. As little as 10 copies, as many as like 25, probably double it, 50 copies if you want to go crazy with it. And that was, I believe that's the first English trophy. You had the Tropical Breeze, in that set. All right, are your kids more interested in modern or vintage? Nah, they don't care. probably modern. I doubt that they would pick a vintage card over modern card. Vin says copycat full art from Evolving Skies has an enlarged rarity symbol. Yeah, I didn't know that one. So y'all probably know quite a bit more about that stuff. Like the last modern era card that may have got corrected, but I never received confirmation other than people telling me it did, was like the Burning Shadows Charizard. I know that there was that. It had an issue with, like, it didn't have texture over one of the retreat symbols or weakness symbols or something like that. It had to be retreat. And I was told that it was corrected, but I never saw one. Vicky says she is lurking. That's alright. If I'm ever in a live, I don't normally chat either. So you have one of those copycats inspection. So Vin, the copycat you're talking about, does it have a corrected version or is it a complete print issue? Do you know? Another Snorlax. You only have the Japanese one? Okay. Gamma says go for Generations. Oh, Generations, very expensive packs. I mean, you basically have no chance of getting your money back. But at least it's not a huge set, It's kind of like PokemonGO, one of the in-between sets, has a few chase cards in it, but nothing too crazy. Golds are always great. Ben says, oh, there's Ghost Zards from PokemonGO actually as well. What? Yeah, you gotta send me some pictures of that stuff. Oh, there is a corrected version of the copycat. Okay. See, I love adding this new knowledge. I'll be on the lookout for it. Corn Rules M16 says he hears a cat purring. Might be my laptop. I need to figure out a way to move my laptop somewhere else so that it's not like right here and kind of in the way of the mic as well. I believe the mic is just picking up on that. But they're starting to slide. Might have to make some stacks. But this way I can type into the chat a little bit better too. So the Digital Monster says, when you're buying for resale, do you look more towards rarity or profit margin? Well, it depends on what it's going for. Like if I'm going to have to resell it, I know that I'm going to be reselling it soon, then it's probably going to be the margin. A lot of stuff I don't even buy anymore. I just auction it off for people because they're going to get more money through the consignment service than me buying it straight out. And I don't have to buy it straight out, so I don't have to worry about the risk in case there's something screwy there. But also, when I'm buying stuff for my personal collection, then I'm probably going to be looking for, what do we say, rarity? All right, Ben Chambers. What is your favorite art on the card other than Mewtwo e-reader set? I think it's Expedition. What's your next favorite artwork? Man, I don't even know. I always just, anytime somebody asks, I always say, well, let's go with that Mewtwo. And I'll look at a card, I can tell you if I like it or not. I can't think offhand of, I mean, the Mew is great in that set too. I mean, I think of the Mewtwo, I think of the Mew as well. There's a trainer card in Neo Revelation I really like. It's Pokemon Breeder Fields. Super cheap. Like, you can get a PSA 10 of that version. That's not a Ditto one, so here, I'll compare that for you, Derek, just so you can see. So you can see you get both versions. One with the Ditto, one without the Ditto. But yeah, I would say that's one that I really like. I don't know if it's my second favorite, but I like it. Alright, Laura says, hey Rusty, bit late to the live, but much love from Australia. What card were you missing from the set? So we're trying to pull the Rainbow Rare Blanche, and if we don't pull it in this live video, because I've still got a good bit of time left, but if we don't pull it in this one, then we're going to keep opening up PokemonGO until we find one. or until I run out of packs. If I run out of packs, that's a lot of packs. Alright, PokeDad Sam says, does it have a USB plug? You could do a dock and move it and mic to the side. Well, I was looking at something that was saying that the mic needs to be about 6 to 8 inches away from your face. I could move the, there's a Ditto Bidoof. I could move my laptop. Just got to attach another webcam to it so that maybe we have like a straight on webcam, which I had that done, but it was, the lighting was weird. Alright, your average player says, do you ever just buy straight things that you get for consignment? Yeah, occasionally I do. When somebody sent in their previous WotC PSA 10 collection, nice, there's our third Radiant Venusaur. We haven't pulled a single Charizard Radiant, or a Radiant Charizard, but we have pulled 1 Blastoise and 3 Venusaur. I bought the Mewtwo, the number 12 Mewtwo, because his was a legitimate Nintendo Power version, which is kind of tough to find. Typically you find ones that are the Junior Rally version, the Japanese stock card, which grades a lot easier, but it's much more rare or scarce. I don't even like it. In a PSA 10, the Mewtwo number 12 Nintendo is much more common. Back-to-back Radiant Venusaurs. It's like this stuff is in blocks. And so I bought that from him, and then I bought his Lucky Stadium as well in PSA 10 because I really like that artwork. It's a Pikachu and a Pichu riding a Charizard on exclusive artwork promo, Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo, and it was in PSA 10 condition. Alright, I probably missed a bunch of comments there. Alright, so Vin says, Scott, no, it's like the rarity symbol is much larger than normal. It's quite noticeable. Full art only, not the rainbow. So I think he is explaining what the error is on the copycat. Before I forget, anyone who's here who hasn't noticed the pinned comment at the very top, that is for a giveaway. We're going to do that during this live. Basically, you're going to fill out your email and your username, and then I'm going to pick one or multiple people, if it's easy enough to do multiple people, from this wheel thing. So your form will look like, where we at? Look like that. Looks like we have 131 responses so far. And then it'll go into this wheel of names thing, and we're going to pick out some winners. And you're going to get some slabs, and I'll ship them to you for free. And that's just because you guys are in the live. The other giveaway for the Master Set's completely separate. That's one where you comment, like, and subscribe. You're going to comment on the video that's in the description. I linked you to it. It was the original, or the second video where we opened up PokemonGO, but it was much longer than the first one. Alright. Brian Bradley says, Happy Independence Day, all. Yeah. Happy 4th of July to everyone. My wife and kids are at the pool right now. So I picked you guys over my wife in a bathing suit playing with my kids in a pool on a hot summer day on the holiday. So I hope you feel special. But you guys are making me feel special too. I'm sitting here watching this live subscriber count, and we're up to 512. I think we've gained like 20 subscribers so far just in this live, so that's awesome. That's more than I normally get in a week on an uptick. Oh, we got to put the Mewtwo in the background. We're getting close to where I'm gonna have to consolidate and just put it all in a stack. Alright, so Spection says the Skyridge Zard is already down a lot. It's at 12 grand. He says it was over 30 grand at one point. And I don't remember the over 30 grand sale, but I know it was up there around 25 for a while. So it does not surprise me if it did get up at the 30 grand point. And Skyridge Zards have been coming through quite often. I've been seeing one in about every single PWCC auction block. I don't know if there was one in last night's block because it was one of the first blocks that I didn't even look at. In fact, I completely forgot. Other than on IG, there's only collectibles, or no, it's Trade Natural. Trade Natural. He does like the recaps. He also does like the day before, let you know what's going through PWCC, what's good, and then he'll do a recap of like all the really cool cards. So he's somebody on IG you might want to go give a little sub to, or a what is it? A follow. Yeah, IG's follow. Sub is YouTube. All right. The Collector's Conundrum. You're an absolute legend. Thanks, man. I think you said you had the complete Yu-Gi-Oh, like Super, Ultras, and Secret PSA 9 first edition, something like that. Which I've been collecting a lot of 9s and stuff lately. Those are way more affordable than 10s. I mean, it's that way in Pokemon too. But man, they're so cheap right now. Twerk for Work says, looking dusty, rusty. Yeah, a little dusty down here. This is all from like where the packs have been opened up, because I shook this off before I started the video. But man, we're just opening them up and cracking them out. Or if you're talking about me, I can see it. I'm already getting tired. I don't talk this much ever. I mean, we're into this, what, an hour? Martial Law says, welcome to the chat, Pokey Chloe. I didn't even see you come in the chat. But very cool. She had sent at the very end of a recent live a bunch of people over. I appreciate that. That was cool. I was getting ready to end, and next thing I know, the chat blows up. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Who is that? Pogo Dad. That's awesome. Do you get on a pogo stick? Man, I used to get on there and see how many times I could do it in a row. Was it Hey Arnold? They did that? Oh, there's a Radiant Blastoise. Nice. So we still haven't pulled the Radiant Charizard in this one. We pulled like 6 in maybe 2 lives ago, something like that. But thanks again, Pokey Chloe, for sending all those people over. I'd never seen something like that. I'd heard of people doing that, but when you did, it like tripled my viewers all at once. And there was like a million comments saying Pokey Chloe raid. Might have to figure out how to do that so I can send somebody a few watchers once I end my stuff. It won't be anything like what you sent over. Like I said, you like tripled it all at once. Oh, PSA 10 first edition complete OG Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So that's a whole other level. You know, PSA 10 versus 9. I'm working on the PSA 10s, but I'm settling for 9s and lower for now. Although I did see like a Gemini elf was it Heritage for like $1,000 PSA 10 first edition. So that's like down. I mean, it's like a third of what it was. So it might be a good time to buy some of that stuff. So Pogo Dad says, nah, no sticks for me. I think the most I ever got in a row was like 500. And I mean, I was just bored back then. I'd do that kind of stuff. I'd walk on rails, see how many times I could walk down a shaky rail back and forth without falling off. I'd balance on cones and stuff. Gamma Gaming says you should have a bottle of water handy for the next stream with all these comments. So I do have something available. It's a Boyland cream soda, but it's about gone. I don't know if that actually helps or not. Yesterday I played basketball, and I weighed 171 pounds when I went to play, but we did full court the whole time, and I got to play every single game. I come back and I weighed 163 pounds. Usually I lose anywhere between 3 and 6 pounds when I play basketball. That was the first time I'd ever lost 8 pounds at once, you know, for playing basketball. And we only played for about 2 hours or so. I mean, I guess I did run over a little bit yesterday, but I quickly put it right back in me. Like it's all fluids. We ride New England. Guys, drop a like on the video. Only takes 1 second. Yeah, that'd be sweet, man. I'm super happy. I mean, we've got, what does it say, 125 people in the chat. I think that's what it says. I've already gained like 30 subs. That's crazy. That's way better than the last one. Might be also because the last video, I think for the majority of it, it was just terrible quality. And I haven't seen too many people complain in this one. I think the audio might be a little off with that humming noise in the background. I don't have the green screen going on back here because this is it's a vaulted ceiling, and I had set it up, but I don't have like an angled pole, if that makes any sense. So like it was a straight line through my head where you could see I was a floating head, but then the top part of my head had a white line through it, so it was kind of weird. Alright, see if I can pick up a few more of these things. Sand/Squad. You've been in here a while. TCA has to open packs while he's on a pogo stick now. Man, you gotta have both hands for the pogo stick. Well, maybe one hand. I don't know if I could do it where you like wedge in the T part into your hips. Aaron Scott, have to get off here, headed to the beach. Appreciate all you do for the community. Won't be here for the giveaway, but I'll watch the reply. Please stay silky smooth. Well, I don't feel silky smooth, but I appreciate the compliment. Have a good time at the beach. Enjoy the drive down. Enjoy it while you're there. Hopefully I can get out to the pool before my kids get out this evening. The Collector's Conundrum. Rusty, were you able to catch the Shadowless Prototype Test Print Charizard that was sold today? I didn't see the final price. It's the same kind from your uncut sheet. Yeah, I knew that it was. Last I saw, which was on like the second or third day or something, it was like $15,000, which is just crazy. Because I had an entire sheet, and the whole sheet during the hype sold for like $30,000. So I was surprised when I saw that, you know, the one card that was authenticated by CGC, you know, was over 15 grand. Does anybody know what the final price was on that card? Marshall says, oh, thanks, man. That's great. And I'm glad you're here. You're doing a great job. I know you're at work. I don't know how you're doing all this at work. Pokey Trucker D, everyone who fills out the form, just make your name my name. Yeah, I hear you on that one. I plan to stream till about 3 o'clock. Let me make sure nothing crazy going off on my phone. My wife says, hope you have a great life. Ain't that great? See, I tell you, I love my wife. She, I definitely cherish her. Gareth Wrigley, just found your channel. Do you sell on the site of your own payment or eBay? So I sell on my website and I sell on eBay. Mostly I sell PSA graded stuff. I do sell like sealed boxes, cases of newer product. The only thing that I sell to have opened up here on the channel at the moment is vintage stuff like those jungle packs. Yeah, I think there's a couple Team Rocket and Fossil and stuff. Don't buy the light packs. Those you don't want to have open on the channel. You can buy them for your collection, of course, getting real cheap. But you don't have to have any of that stuff opened up on the channel either. So like if you bought, you know, a jungle heavy pack, I guarantee that you're going to have a hollow in it. But if you don't want to have it opened up and sent to you, then it kind of voids the guarantee because they are in on consignment. But usually I haven't run into issues with that in the past. All right. Derek says, need the Troll and Toad code sticker on that Generations box in the background for old time's sake. Yeah, I just haven't got around to doing it. I just put this in the background like 5 minutes before the live. I was like, let's swap out these Ultra Premiums. So I just grabbed what was off to the side. I do still have the Hidden Faithfuls that are just sitting on a box behind me. I thought about putting it back in there, but so many people complained about that in the background that I was trying to listen to my to my audience a little bit. All right. Albie Rod, are the peelable Dittos guaranteed in a box? No, but PokemonGO doesn't have a box. Like they've got collection boxes, but they don't have booster boxes. But even if you had a booster box, you're not going to be guaranteed to have a card or have any card really. You know, booster pack, booster box, whatever you want to say. Jonah, when will the giveaway be? So we're going to have a giveaway at the end of the live, or we're going to attempt to. We're going to use the, I'll show it again right here. You got to fill out this form. We have 176 responses so far. And then we're going to use this wheel right here, and we're going to do that live for some PSA graded cards. The giveaway for this PokemonGO Master Set, that will commence shortly after we finally pull a Rainbow Rare Blanche, which at this point I'm about ready to just buy one so we can open up some different product. But I'm not a quitter. I'm not a cheater. So I want to keep going. I want to try to get it to where we actually pull the Blanche. All right. South Africa, Norway, Canada, America, Detroit, Michigan, Indonesia, South Dakota. I assume somebody asked where everybody's from, and that is awesome. Look at all those places. Man, that is nuts. Indonesia, huh? It's beautiful out there, isn't it? Oh, it must have been Marshall. Good job, man. And I think I saw where you commented. You had the day off. I guess I should have known since it was the 4th of July. Kind of worked out really well. Derek says he is ordering an Executor collection box right now. Yeah, that's the cheapest one that you can get. I think you get the 4 packs and then you get the promo, the jumbo. I didn't. I had all those broken down, so I didn't bring any of those in. Zapdos. Crap. I saw a chat that had my name tagged in it, but it moved up too quick. We got Philly, Croatia, Hawaii, North Carolina. Let me see if I can scroll up just a second. Scotland, London. Man, look at that. Minnesota. Does that say it's snowing? No way. Y'all got snow up there right now? That is awesome. So the Collector's Conundrum said it ended just a bit higher at 15,600. I was honestly expecting to go higher since it got to 15 so fast. What's your overall thoughts on the sale and your sheet as a result? Would you ever cut it? So the sale, that seems high to me for that card. But, you know, it's all relative, I guess. It's still really cool, and you know, I've seen a few copies here and there that have been hand cut, but it was a decently cut. I mean, you can't add back onto it a square cut. It might have been cut off from a sheet. I don't know. Maybe somebody took it off that sheet that I sold. As for my sheet, I don't plan on cutting it. Smack my mic again. But I can see why that would be one sheet that somebody wanted to, just because so many more people could get an enjoyment out of the set with that sheet cut up, rather than just having the one sheet. But I'm going to keep it uncut. If Crazy Pokemon is ever watching this and gets out, I imagine he's going to, if he kept all, he had 11 of those sheets, and he's kind of disappeared for the past few years. Me and him had some issues, but at the same time, you know, I'd still talk with him, and I don't really hold any hard feelings against him. Who knows what is going on with people's life. And so if he ever brings out his sheets and starts selling them, I'd be curious to see where they go now after that sale. If it was a legit sale, we don't even know. I mean, it could have just been shielded up. Who knows? All right. So there's London, Scotland, Philly, Croatia, Hawaii. Oh, man, it scrolled too far. I'm trying to get them all in there. North Carolina, Scotland again, Norway, Australia, Denmark, Germany. Do we have that many people in the chat? Dang, look at that. North Carolina, there we go. We're representing. Test print Charizard for 15,600. Thanks, man. I had just read his other one. Then who? Happy 4th. Hey, Rusty. Going to be like Rev. 914 packs incoming. Man, whew, I hope not. But when you say be like Rev, I can deal with that. South Carolina, Belhaven. Okay. I don't know where Belhaven is. Must be. Are you on the eastern part of the state, or are you in like one of the corners on the western part? I know most of what's around I-40. Illinois, the armpit. Chicago. I went through Chicago a few times to get to my brother in Wisconsin. That was nuts. I was doing 85 in a 55 mile an hour zone, and everybody was just flying around me like I was standing still. Somebody in a crotch rocket, I mean, they flew by so fast, it was insane. And then as soon as I got out of that belt, like, cops were everywhere pulling people over. But while you're in the city, where it was like, I would have thought the most dangerous, everybody's flying, like, there was no cops anywhere to be seen. But then again, I mean, I don't know where you would have pulled them over. All right, I was just scrolling on the YouTube and found this video. Well, that's awesome, dude. Well, make sure you enter the giveaway and get you some. You might get a free PSA graded Pokemon card. I think last I checked, we had 170 some responses or something. You just fill out that Google form at the top of the chat. Ooh, another Ditto Bidoof. We've got quite a few Dittos. I'm ready to pull this Rainbow Rare Blanche though. All right, we got Florida, New York gang. I was checking on my Instagram, and where the majority of my audience, well, not the majority, the biggest portion of my audience, which was like 2.5%, nowhere near majority. It was New York, and then it was like LA, and then I think it was like Sydney, Australia. Nice. So this is our third Radiant Blastoise, I think, in this video. I think we pulled 3 Venusaur, and then 3 of the Blastoise. Still no Charizard for this one, though. All right. I noticed Rev's Ultimate Box collection is still on eBay. Do you think he would actually sell it? It seems like it'd be too important for who he is now. I think at that price, he could replace all the boxes. So it'd be one of those things where he could take that money and he could source it out. And I get that because it's kind of like a showpiece. Worm Gang again. Got Virginia. Holyoke, Massachusetts. Okay. I don't think I've heard of Holyoke. There's so many places I haven't heard of. Who am I kidding? Do you ever worry about some of... I'm from Hickory, you know, like as country as you might think it, as about as you can get. We're right at the foothills of the mountains. Got Radiant Venusaur. Man, there we go. We pulled back-to-back Radiant Venusaurs earlier. Do you ever... Here's the chat. All right. Do you ever worry about some of your Pokemon items getting damaged from severe weather at all? Well, we can't... I mean, I don't see us getting tornadoes here. It has happened, but we're just kind of in a weird location. Flooding, I don't see it happening. Now, if a meteor happened to drop out of the sky... oh! We got it. We got the Blanche. Oh, man. We finally completed it. Sorry, the chat just kind of... I dropped down to the bottom. Look at that. We've got to put that one in a sleeve. So we finally completed this master set. What I'll do is, after this video, I'll go back through all the comments. I'll find the winner, and then we'll get that thing. We'll get this given away, and I'll have it posted in the description of not only this video but the other videos as well. And then I'll do it in the next one. But what I'm going to do is now we're going to try out this wheel thing and start giving away some. Hopefully we can give away more than one of these PSA graded cards. Alright, so I'm going to pull it up. So here's our responses. Now I'm going to jump onto the internet so that I can do it, but I'm going to let you guys see it right here. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to pull up my Google Chrome. Alright, so let's see if I can download it. Skip sign in for close Excel. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Alright, let me try this again. We've got them all. Control C. Accept. Next. Maybe I should have done this before. Hopefully you guys are still live. Well, those analytics. There's the wheel of names. Alright, I'm going to check, see, can you guys see this? Maybe you can't. See my shared wheel. For some reason it looks like it's seeing a standard wheel. Let's try, let me post something else in here. I'm going to close this one. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see this one a little bit better. There's all the names. Alright, I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it a few times. And we're spinning it. Who won? Timothy or Timothy. Alright, so we've got one winner there. Alright, we're going to shuffle it again. Well, let me show you what you won first. Alright, so I'm going to close that one up if I can. Do that. Alright, so hopefully you guys are still here. There's Timothy. Y'all didn't see the spin? What a wheel. Okay, alright, so somebody... No Tim's, please. Alright, so this is the one that you won. Now we're going to do something. Now we're going to do another one. If you would, Timothy, if you're still here, send me an email. That'll be the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, I should have your name in here, and I'll be able to go check it out. Alright, so let me pull it back up again. I removed your name, and now we're going to do another card. Let's see. Let's do this one. Alright, we're going to spin it out. So the winner is Demetrius Angeli. Can you guys see the winner? I can't really see it on your side. So this is the one that you're going to win. Right there. So those two we're giving away. And then, what else we got in this box? I don't think I got anything too crazy. Maybe we'll just do multiple. Let's do 1, 2. These aren't that great. So I guess this will be the big winner on this one. Come on. I'm going to send you several cards. Alright, so let's do another winner. So I don't know why it's not showing the wheel spin. It's got a browser in there. I'll figure that part out. Alright, so I removed you. Alright, so the winner for the third one, or I'll show you what they won here in a second, is Every Power. I'll copy his name in there. I should have copied the other ones in there. So there's the winner for the last one. And then what we're actually doing is we've got a Vaporeon, we've got a Jolteon, a Flareon, a Charizard Spirit Link, and then we have a Pikachu. So those are our three winners. The first one was Timoxie. The second one was whoever I said it was. I'll go back through and make sure that I get the right person. And then this is the last winner right here. Now, what I'll do is, as I get this down a little bit better, we'll probably have more winners. I'll try to figure out why I didn't show the winner up on the browser screen when I selected it. It may have something to do with me needing to select Google Chrome or something as the actual file. But I appreciate all of you who stuck around this live until we finish it out. I'm going to do a comment. I have to do a comment generator or like a random comment picker for the Blanche. So I'm going to do that in a separate thing, and I'm going to put it into the description for the winner of that. So make sure you're checking the description of the videos to see if you actually won the Master Pokemon Go set. And then when we start doing some more lives going forward, then we're going to do another set. Maybe we'll do VMAX Climax because I know I have that stuff on set or on hand. Or maybe we'll do celebrations. I've got a lot of celebrations, and then maybe even do some of these newer sets with like the huge master sets. It's going to take a while, but we'll do it. All right, and like Marshall Law said, the winners, please do send me an email. Cool. So he linked you guys my email, so that's great. But thanks, guys, for coming out to the live. I know it wasn't too long. We had an hour and a half or so in there, but